Hey guys, today we're beating Pokemon FireRed only using Pikachu. That's right, we're gonna see if the face of the franchise can single-handedly conquer the Kanto region. Now, I gotta be honest, Pikachu is trash. I mean, look at these stats. It has overall base stats of 300, and it's ranked a whopping 321 out of the first 392 Pokemon. So it's definitely no powerhouse. But alright, here's the rules. We can only use Pikachu in battle. We can use other Pokemon for HMs, but not in battle. And no items in battle, but held items are okay. I definitely think we can win, but it's gonna be at a pretty high level. Before we get started, I want to thank the sponsor of today's video, Nobody. Let's get into it. Starting off, I'm having some trouble getting the Universal Pokemon Randomizer to work on my computer, so we have to pick Squirtle as our starter. That way our rival will have a Venusaur later, which will definitely be the toughest option. We immediately head into Viridian Forest to catch our Pikachu, and then we go release Squirtle. Get out of here, Squirtle. Now, looking ahead to Brock, we're in some trouble. We won't even have any moves that hurt his Pokemon until we learn Quick Attack at level 11, but obviously, that's not going to be enough. What I do know is that we need to level up. And we start with the optional battle with our rival. Once we hit level 11, we're able to take down his level 9 Pidgey and level 9 Bulbasaur pretty easily. And now we can head into Viridian Forest to defeat all of the bug catchers. It still won't be enough though. We need to get at least to level 15 so that we learn Double Team, and then I come up with a pretty good strategy. The idea is to use up all of my power points except for 6 double teams, and then once I use all 6, struggle to victory, since struggle is typeless and won't be resisted. We're level 17 by the time we challenge Brock, and first up is Geodude. We use all 6 double teams, and then we start using struggle. We end up with just under half health by the time Geodude goes down, but out comes Onix, and we're gonna need some luck. We get hit with a Rock Tomb, but we might have enough health. Yes, we do. Wow, I didn't think that was actually gonna work, but that's how you start off a run. Next, we head through Mount Moon, and we avoid all of the hikers for obvious reasons. After we make it out, we head over to the move tutors and teach Pikachu Mega Punch and Mega Kick. And that should help a lot with the battles we have coming up. First up is our rival. And Pidgeotto isn't too worrisome. We take it down with 2 Thunder Shocks, and next is Rattata, who also goes down from 2 Thunder Shocks. Abra comes out, so we take this opportunity to set up 6 double teams, then we one-shot it with Mega Punch. Last is Bulbasaur, and we land a Mega Kick, but we get put to sleep. The double teams pay off though, as we wake up and we finish it off. That would have been much easier if we didn't get hit with a Sand Attack. After beating the trainers on the bridge, we go challenge Misty. Staryu nearly goes down to a single Thunder Shock, but Misty heals, so it takes 2 more. Starmie's the one I'm worried about though. Thunder Shock is doing less than half, and Water Pulse hits hard, and now I'm confused. Great. Our next Thunder Shock is a crit though, so we knock it out and earn our 2nd badge. Okay, that was just luck. We defeat a hiker on our way to meet Bill, and now we can leave and head towards Vermilion. Once we arrive, we hop straight on the SS Anne to take on our rival. We know Thunderbolt now, so Pidgeotto is an easy one-shot. Raticate nearly goes down, but then we get hit hard with a Hyper Fang before we finish it off. Next is Kadabra, who falls to a Mega Kick, and last is Ivysaur. We land a Mega Kick, but get hit with Sleep Powder. Vine Whip almost takes us down, but we wake up in the nick of time and knock it out. Shoo, that was a little too close. After we get cut, we can access the 3rd gym and take on Lieutenant Surge. We teach Pikachu Dig, which almost one-shots Voltorb, but Surge heals, so we end up using a few Thunderbolts to take it down. Next is Pikachu, who gets one-shotted by Dig, and last is Raichu. It uses Double Team and paralyzes us, But after a while, we land a dig and a Mega Punch to finish it off. Easy enough. Now it's time to head through Rock Tunnel, but while we're in there, we get stuck on the hiker with 2 Geodudes and a Graveler. I probably lose about 20 times before I decide to go defeat some trainers that I passed up to gain some levels. We come back and take him on again, and with some luck, we're finally able to defeat him. It's smooth sailing the rest of the way, and we make it out to Lavender Town. We immediately head west to Celadon and upgrade Pikachu's moves before we challenge Erica. We start off with a double team, and it pays off immediately as we get some lucky misses and knock out Victory Bell. Next is Tangela, who goes down easily from 2 returns, and last is Vileplume. We get paralyzed, and Giga Drain is pretty annoying, but we get another lucky miss, so we're able to finish it off as well. 4 badges down. Before we leave Celadon, we have to head down into the Team Rocket hideout to face Giovanni. Brick Break does well over half against Onix, so it goes down easily in 2 turns. Next is Rhyhorn, and it also goes down in 2 turns, but last is Kangaskhan. Fake Out hits hard, but we hit harder, and after 2 Brick Breaks, Kangaskhan falls. That was easier than I expected. Next, we can head over to Lavender Town and scale the Pokemon Tower to face our rival. Pidgeotto is an easy one-shot from Thunderbolt like usual. Gyarados goes down the same way as Pidgeotto. It takes 2 returns to take down Growlithe because of Intimidate. Kadabra has no defense, so naturally it's a one-shot with Return, but last is Ivysaur. We hit with Return, but get put to sleep. We get hit with a few Razor Leafs before we wake up and use 2 more returns to finish it off. It's kinda crazy that we're almost getting knocked out by Pokemon nearly 20 levels lower than us. Our next big battle is the 5th gym leader, Koga. And yeah, even after getting all the way up to level 54 on our way to Fuchsia, it's still not enough. We even try at 56 and we still can't get the job done. So, we get up to 58 and then try again. Coughing is a one-shot from Thunderbolt. Out comes Muck, but this time it only takes 2 returns to knock it out. Koga's other coughing goes down like the first, and Wheezing can't handle 2 Thunderbolts, so it faints. Level 59 on Koga is pretty insane. Now it's time to head to Saffron and take on the Big 3. After running through the fighting dojo and disrupting the peace in Silphco, we take on our rival. Although Pidgeotto is now Pidgeot, it still falls to a single Thunderbolt. Nothing changes with Gyarados either, still a one-shot. Growlithe is also a one-shot with Thunderbolt. Alakazam tanks our first return, but it uses Calm Mind, so we take it down with another. Last is Venusaur, and return is doing about a quarter. Sleep Powder misses, and Razor Leaf doesn't hit too hard, and nice, we get a crit to finish it off. I don't think that could have gone any better. We beat each and every grunt in the building, and then we go face Giovanni. We've lost this battle a few times, so I decide to set up 6 double teams against Nidorino before we use a Thunderbolt to knock it out. Nidoqueen is a tough one, but it nearly goes down from 2 returns. Luckily, we don't get poisoned and we finish it off. Kangaskhan is a 2-shot from Brick Break, and last is Rhyhorn, who goes down the exact same way. We're 30 levels higher, but these are still close battles. Crazy. Last up in Saffron is Sabrina, but there's not much to talk about on this one because we one-shot her entire team with Return. I kinda saw this one coming. Her Pokemon just have really bad defense. Let's head to Cinnabar. We defeat all of the trainers on Route 21, in the Pokemon Mansion, and in Blaine's gym, and now we're level 70 for Blaine himself. Growlithe is a one-shot from Thunderbolt, and Ponyta follows suit. Rapidash is able to hang on though and land a Fire Blast. Blaine keeps healing, so we go back and forth a few times before we eventually knock it out. Last is Arcanine, and we barely survive a Fire Blast as we land our second Thunderbolt to finish it off. Looks like level 70 was right where we needed to be. Looking ahead to our final battle with Giovanni, I think we're gonna need to be a higher level. So, we head to the islands with Bill and defeat every single trainer on each island. And after we head to Viridian City and take out the trainers in the gym, we're up to level 75 for Giovanni. I don't think this battle is winnable without double teams, so we set them up against Rhyhorn before we use a few brick breaks to knock it out. Dugtrio is an easy one-shot with Return. Nidoqueen doesn't damage us, but we do get poisoned in the process of taking it down. Nidoking goes down from 2 returns as we hit level 76, and last is another Rhyhorn who falls from a few brick breaks just like the first. I've never seen so many earthquakes miss in my life, but that's all 8 badges. Before we head through Victory Road, we have to go take on our rival. We tried the battle multiple times at level 76, but we just can't get the job done. So we go ahead and get up to level 80 and then we try again. Pidgeot goes down to a single Thunderbolt like usual. Rhyhorn misses with Takedown, so we easily take it down in just 2 turns. Gyarados is still a one-shot with Thunderbolt, and so is Growlithe. We knock out Alakazam with 2 returns, and last is Venusaur. Return isn't doing much, and Razor Leaf is still hitting pretty hard. Synthesis is annoying, but we get a crit, and then wow, we get another crit and knock it out. We could have won at a lower level with luck like that, but oh well. Now we can make our way through Victory Road, and after beating all the trainers, we're up to level 83 for the Pokemon League. First up is Lorelei. We one-shot Dugong, Cloyster, and Slowbro, but Lapras is a bit more tanky, so it takes 2 Thunderbolts to take it down. Last is Jinx, who puts us to sleep, but we wake up and knock it out no problem. I expected her to be pretty easy. Next is Bruno, and yeah, we can't get past his 2 Onix. We try double team and everything, but it's just not happening at this level. So we grind up to level 88, then we come back. This time we're able to set up all 6 double teams, and his first Onix goes down from 2 brick breaks. His second Onix goes down like the first. We get a crit on Hitmonchan, so it's a one-shot. 2 Thunderbolts take down Hitmonlee. We almost knock out Machamp with our second Thunderbolt, but it lands a cross chop and somehow we survive and use 2 more Thunderbolts to finish it off. I'm not used to Bruno being this big of a challenge. Third is Agatha, and we actually lose a few times before I decide to use 5 of our rare candies and try again. We almost one-shot her first Gengar with Thunderbolt, but she heals, so it takes a few more to knock it out. Golbat is an easy one-shot. It takes 2 Thunderbolts to knock out Arbok. Her second Gengar misses with Hypnosis, so it goes down in just 2 turns. And last is Haunter, who we easily one-shot with Thunderbolt. Alright, 3 down, 2 more to go. So Lance is literally not possible at this level, so we use the rest of our rare candies and try at level 99. We set up 6 double teams against Gyarados, then naturally, we one-shot it with Thunderbolt. His first Dragonair falls from 2 returns, and his second goes down the same way. But here comes Dragonite. Thunderbolt does just under half, and Outrage hits hard. But Lance doesn't heal, so we finish it off. Last is Aerodactyl, and we should one-shot? Yep, we sure do. Finally, we beat Lance, but can we beat the champion? Let's find out. The only thing that'll work in this battle is to set up all 6 double teams and hope for a miracle. We're already in red health after knocking out Pidgeot. Rhydon goes down from 2 brick breaks. Alakazam is a one-shot with Return. Gyarados is a one-shot from Thunderbolt, of course. Arcanine misses twice with Extreme Speed and falls from 2 Thunderbolts. But last is Venusaur, and we're not doing much damage. Solar Beam is nice though, as long as it keeps missing. Our rival heals, but we just keep spamming Return, and there's no way this works. Wow, look at that. We had no business winning this battle. We literally didn't take any damage after Pidgeot. That is crazy. But there you have it. We beat Pokemon FireRed only using Pikachu. This was the first solo run I've done on this channel, so let me know if you'd like to see more of them. Also, let me know down in the comments if there's any other challenges you'd like to see me do. I love hearing from you guys, and it helps me out a lot. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more videos like this. But alright guys, see you in the next one.